With the assistance of Margaret Ayo, who has long been concerned with Alice Akello's plight, we managed to arrive at this small rental in Chirombe Parish, Luzira, in Nakawa Division. It is inside this rental that Akello has resided with her 6 children and 1 grandchild for the last 15 years.
The mother sleeps where?
Due to the small size, the family shares bedding space separated by these thin curtains.
2 or 3 here. 3.
Outside the rental is a rubbish dumping site the size of Chitezi. A quick inquiry among Akello's neighbors confirms that this is not an official dumping site, rather one that has grown over the years. Matters are made worse by the sewage running within the rubbish, posing a health risk to Akello and her children who cook right opposite this place. In our interview with the 40-year-old Akello, who hails from Mawach in Gulu district, I quickly established the need for a translator after finding out that she only speaks Acholi and Swahili. We learned that Akello dropped out of school in primary 2 following the death of her parents. Later on, she met a man called Angelo Alea, who took her to Jinja district in 2005, where he was working from at that time.
Already there was a woman with that man. He was married. She was the second wife. But later the other wife left and she remained alone.
Olea lost his job and secured another one as a security guard in Luzira, where he once again moved with his family in 2009. But he later abandoned Akello with their 6 children before passing away in the same year, leaving her to fend for the entire family.
She's saying about 13 years ago, the last born was 2 weeks. She told me the last born was 2 weeks. She started moving around looking for a job, what to do. Then she got there, residential, she knocked the gate, they accepted her. For the last 13 years, she has been working as a maid there.
It is in 2019 when tragedy struck again. Her oldest child, Geoffrey Oyola, suddenly developed mental health challenges.
Could bring him back home. Again, he ran mad back to Butabika. And at times he disappears from home because she has to go in the morning by 7. She comes back at 7 at times. She's not home, she worries. When she tells me the boy is behaving that way, I tell her, take him back to Butabika. At least there he's safe, it is in a fence.
In 2020, another daughter, Nancy Adong, also developed the same complication.
Then since 2020, I ran mad. They took me to Butabika Hospital. Up to now, since every December and November, they take me to Butabika Hospital that I'm mad. 1
year later, her 15-year-old also suffered a similar fate. But to make matters worse, she was defiled last year and is now currently 4 months pregnant.
When she became pregnant, she was insane. She doesn't even know the man, even the man's name. She only realized when she was sleeping a lot, and like certain food she had started dodging, she doesn't want to eat. Then she calls me, it seems this girl is pregnant. I told her, take her to the hospital and find out.
Because she was abandoned by her relatives as well as her husband's relatives, Akello has no one to rely on in these trying times. She has been unable to help her 16-year-old son Emmanuel Ochire continue with his education after sitting his PLE last year.
At home, we find there are many problems, but then I stopped.
Going to school.
Yeah.
Ochire is now working as a porter at construction sites in order to help his mother make ends meet.
8,000 a day, but for them they pay a week, every Saturday. Yeah.
Margaret Ayo, after taking an interest in this family's plight, has been offering assistance where she can since meeting Akello in 2009.
When I want someone to help me, I call her, she helps me, then I pay her small money. If food stuff is there, I give her. That is how I knew her. I have my 2 daughters. They are the age mate of our 2 daughters. So whatever they are not fitting them, shoes, clothes, whether they are ready-made, I give her. Yeah.
But due to the COVID-19 pandemic and her own family struggles, Ayos says that she is now unable to continue offering Akello the support she desperately needs.
I have my sister-in-law that is bedridden. She's not talking. That burden is still on me. The son also got paralyzed. That burden is still on me. Things are hard. You know, after COVID, things are really hard. Yes.
She now awaits the sympathy of well-wishers to step in with a helping hand.
She's praying for someone who can help her get her out of the rental, build her something small, even if small, and then start for her business, because at her age doing a worksmaid is not easy.
Joyce Nakato, NTV Weekend Edition.